In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to subscribe to real-time changes on your database. We'll walk through this in Supabase, focusing on enabling replication so you can receive live updates from your database. By the end, you'll know how to reach the replication area, request access if it's gated, and prepare your project so it's ready for read replicas, which are the foundation of real-time change subscriptions at the infrastructure level. Start by opening your Supabase dashboard and signing in. From the main workspace, you'll be able to access your organizations and projects. If you're brand new, you can create a project first. Otherwise, you can use an existing one. The process we'll cover is the same either way. If you need a fresh project, click to create a new project in your organization. Follow the on-screen prompts to set it up. Keep things straightforward here. Pick the organization you want to use and proceed through the creation flow. Once the project is ready, click into it to open the project dashboard. Inside the project, look to the left-hand sidebar and select Database. This is where you'll find most of the data-centric features, settings, and tools. It's also where you'll manage replication for real-time subscriptions. Next, choose Replication. This area is where Supabase surfaces tools for streaming data changes and managing read replicas. If you haven't used it before or if the feature is still in limited release for your account, you may see a prompt to request access. Click Request Alpha Access. This will open a short form from Supabase so they can enable the feature for your organization. Because this capability interacts closely with your infrastructure and can impact performance, the team often gates it to ensure your project is suitable and that they can provide appropriate support. On the form, enter the email you use for your Supabase work. Make sure it's an address you actively check, since updates about access will typically go there. Accuracy here matters, as it's how they'll contact you. Provide your first name and last name. These fields simply identify who is requesting access on behalf of your organization, which helps the team track and verify requests. You'll also be asked for your Supabase organization slug. This is the unique identifier for your organization within Supabase. You can find it in your organization settings in the dashboard. Copy it carefully and paste it into the form to avoid typos, since it determines where access will be enabled. Add your company name if applicable. This helps Supabase understand the context and scale of your use case, which can influence how they prioritize and support your access. Next, choose your desired destination. This refers to where you plan to stream changes or maintain replicas. Think about whether you want to consume changes for analytics, offload reads, support regional performance, or connect to external systems. If you don't see your exact target listed, use the Suggested Destinations field to describe other tools or platforms you plan to integrate with. The more specific you are, the easier it is for Supabase to validate your needs. When everything is filled out, click Submit. After submission, return to your project's replication page. Once access is enabled for your organization, you'll see the option to create a read replica and proceed with setup. Click Create a Read Replica. Read replicas receive changes from your primary database and are essential for scaling reads or powering real-time pipelines. They help ensure that change streams remain fast and reliable without overloading your primary. Before you proceed, note that your project needs to be on at least a small compute size. This requirement exists to ensure the replica can keep up with the primary database's activity. If your project is on a lower tier, you'll be prompted to upgrade. If you see the prompt, click Upgrade to Pro. This upgrade unlocks higher compute options so your replicas can be provisioned successfully. Review the plan details as you proceed so you understand the resources and costs involved. That's it. You've navigated to replication, requested access, and prepared your project to create a read replica so you can subscribe to real-time database changes with confidence. Once your replica is created, you'll be ready to build on top of those live updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.